So the first thing that we need to understand is what is Principle for Oral Health. So this is a global strategy in order to really inform the practitioners, the students, the patients on the latest research in terms of the use of antiseptics in the world of periodontology. So let's say that it is clearly established that the best way to prevent onset and recurrence of periodontitis is the treatment of gingivitis or gingival inflammation. In order to do so, mechanical biofilm control is the gold standard, but sometimes it's not enough. So in some specific cases, in some specific patients, we need to add the adjunctive use of some antiseptics. These antiseptics are not all similar and not all equivalent, but there is a ranking. And in this ranking, it has been clearly demonstrated the added value of the use of essential oils in mouth rinses in order to decrease gingival inflammation and plaque levels over at least 6 months period of follow-up. So we really need to understand that everybody's performing supragingival mechanical biofilm controlling every day just by using a toothbrush. The problem is that sometimes this toothbrushing is not done for an appropriate time. The problem is that we do not only need to use the toothbrush, we also need to go for the use of intradental devices. And they are really scarcely used in the population. Less than 10% of the population is using intradental devices. And last but not least, people usually tend to come back to baseline plaque levels. So in order to overcome this limitation of the mechanical biofilm control, the adjunctive use of some chemicals, let's say antiseptics, could be provided and has been demonstrated to be really efficacious. The thing is that we need to add scientific base. We need to add all the literature that has been published into our curriculum. So the next generation of students, they will be informed through their universities. That will be added in the curriculum and they will really be aware of all the things that are really taking place in the current world. What is happening with those that are already well-established dentists? For all of them, we need to have strategies like the one that has been proposed by Principles of Oral Health. We really need to inform them about the latest research, the latest information to do their best clinical practice, but supported by the highest evidence of the literature.